Hi folks, Beverly Unit from BU Success Coaching back again with another little mini tip, another little mini post here. Remember to have an outstanding direct sales business. It's be plus do equals have. Now, here's what I want you to do. Pick up a pen and find yourself a piece of paper because we're about to do an exercise here. And I really want to focus in on the do and show you where it is you need to put your focus in order to have an outstanding direct sales business. So here's a quick little exercise for you. With your pen and your paper, can you please draw a circle? Here you go, follow along. Now, from the top of the circle to the center, draw yourself a line. From the center, come on out, and it looks a little bit like a peace sign in the middle. In this big bit here, draw 2 more lines. You've now divided that piece into 3. I'm going to do it on the same side, the other side I should say, so that you've got 7 pieces of pie here. Now here's what I want you to get. People are doing things in direct sales which are like a little bit here, a little bit there, and they're kind of going, losing their focus and dropping the ball on what they should be doing. And I want to say to you, let's simplify it. Let's keep it real clean cut. Let's keep it focused, because when you focus on something and you direct your focus, what it does is it gives you or decision making. It becomes effortless. That's really what happens. You see, the problem is there are people doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and they're not mastering the very core skills they need to get great at. And I'm saying to you, the do component of having has to be mastering some real core skills. So here's what I recommend. And you might need to change it slightly for your hybrid of direct sales if that's the case. But I'm going to talk very generally here, and there's always exceptions to the rule. I recommend you got to get great at bookings. Now, bookings, that's creating a demo appointment, a session, a group session where you can actually, or make appointments even with personal people so that you can get in front of people, because the human desires connection. So bookings have to be a skill that you put your focus on and get great at. Just be willing to be the apprentice first until you learn how to master it. Selling, sales. Now that's another thing you've got to get great at. Now I personally think sales is an exchange of value. I love it when people actually buy my programs and hand over their credit card, because I know the value I deliver. So true authentic sales is when an exchange of value happens. So sales, you need to be able to get through. I don't want to be pushy. You need to be able to get through the thinking that stops you here. But right now I want to talk about the skills. So we're talking bookings, sales. You got to get great at that. You got to get great at team growth. Some of you call it sponsoring, some of you call it recruiting, other names, expansion, etc. You got to get great at host coaching, because if you've got a demo, a session coming up, then you want to make sure that you have taken care of your host. She is your VIP partner, your very important person, your very important partner in the success of the demo for yourself, for her, for the guests that are coming. And then you also want to get great at what I like to call customer care. Now, customer care, people have bought your product. They deserve support from you to be able to get the very best out of the product, the results that they wanted in the first place when they said yes. And then there is what I like to call being open for business. Now, what I call that is the discipline of you saying, here's when I'm turning up, here's when I'm putting my business hat on, and I'm going to follow through and make sure, whether it's a morning, an evening, an afternoon, or half an hour a day, put your business hat on and decide to have that self-discipline to apply what you need to apply to help your business grow. And the final one is product knowledge. Now, product knowledge, I'm not going to help you with that because you know your own product knowledge, but I will help you with the point of this. These are 7 core skills that you must get great at. So now I'm going to get you to self-score. No one's going to see this except you. 0 in the middle, 10 on the outside. Score yourself from 0 to 10. How effective you are getting the results in booking, sales, team growth, host coaching, customer care, open for business, and product knowledge. How effective are you? Are you an apprentice or are you a master at it? Now, 0, nobody's going to mark themselves as 0 because you're all here following here, watching the posts and getting involved. So nobody's checked out. But you can go up to a 10. Now, I wouldn't even mark myself a 10 because however you're going to grow if you say, all right, I've already reached perfection. So if at the moment you're going out and doing demos, parties, sessions, etc., and you're only going out doing 2 and getting, 1 booking for every one, well, then you could fairly say that your booking ratio is about 50%. So mark yourself at 5 out of 10. You might think you're 7 out of 10 at sales, maybe you're 3 out of 10 at team growth, but go right ahead and quickly give yourself a score how effective you think you are at these 7 core skills. Because what I'm saying to you is these are the place you need to place your focus. If you don't, you're going to be frustrated and exhausted in business, so unnecessarily so. Okay, done that? Well done. Now that you've given yourself a little tip, here's the thing. Thicken it up like a wheel. Just like that. Join up all the pieces. Now here's it. Doesn't it jump out at you? If this was a wheel in your car, how far would you get out your driveway? Not very far before the axles and everything fell off. This is the wheel of your business. This is what keeps your business turning. So I'm saying to you, quit fluffing around with all the little bits and pieces and stuff that you're supposed to be doing, and put your focus on your core skills that will develop the very things you need to develop so that you have a most outstanding business in direct sales. Catch you soon for my next lesson, because we need to dive into B.